After decades of broken politics in Washington, after 8 years of failed policies from George W. Bush, you don't need to boo, you just need to vote. After 21 months of a campaign that has taken us from the rocky coast of Maine to the sunshine of California, we are one day away from changing America. One day. Tomorrow you can turn the page on policies that put the greed and irresponsibility of Wall Street before the hard work and sacrifice of men and women all across Main Street. Tomorrow you can choose policies that invest in our middle class and create new jobs and grow this economy so that everybody has a chance to succeed, from the CEO to the secretary and the janitor, from the factory owner to the men and women who work on the factory floor. Tomorrow you can put an end to the politics that would divide a nation just to win an election, that tries to pit region against region or city against town, Republican against Democrat, that asks us to fear at a time when we need hope. Tomorrow, at this defining moment in history, you can give this country the change that we need. You can do this right here in North Carolina. We began this journey in the depths of winter nearly 2 years ago on the steps of the old state capitol in Springfield, Illinois. And back then we didn't have a lot of money and we didn't have many endorsements. We weren't given much of a chance by the polls or by the pundits. We knew how steep our climb would be. But I also knew that the size of our challenges had outgrown the smallness of our politics. I believe the Democrats and Republicans and Americans of every political stripe, they were hungry for new ideas and new leadership, a new kind of politics, one that favors common sense over ideology. What my grandmother would call just being sensible. One that focuses on those values and ideals that we hold in common as Americans. And most of all, I knew the American people were decent and generous people, willing to work hard and sacrifice for future generations. And I was convinced that when we come together, our voices are more powerful than the most entrenched lobbyists or the most vicious political attacks or the full force of the status quo in Washington that just wants to keep things the way they are. And 21 months later, my faith in the American people has been vindicated. That's how we've come so far and come so close because of you. That's how we'll change this country with your help. That's why in these last 24 hours we can't afford to slow down or sit back or let up. Not 1 hour, not 1 minute, not 1 second, not now, not when we've got so much at stake. We've got an election to win, North Carolina.